get things started. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. The Dukes offense will go to work first. And, Jesse, they've got a quarterback that, if he can get into a rhythm, can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
Let's talk for a second about James Madison. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. And he's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
At the 20, he's got space. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Snagged out of the air. He fought his way out to the 16, but it'll be fourth down. The Dukes will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Georgia Southern's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
The give on the option. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. He makes a grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Got his man quickly. They will score! Touchdown, Eagles! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
7, James Madison, 0.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sets up the screen. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's Bryant. He's got his man. Turning it on! He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Dukes want to move quickly. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Makes it past the marker. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Dukes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the right. Snags it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Dukes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Looking for the tie with the extra point. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Scanning the field, it's Green. Going for the big play. Makes the catch on the left. Off and running. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Eagles!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's going to try to return this one. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. RPO complete to open the drive. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on. And the Dukes are in the hurry-up.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Dukes are rolling down the field. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
These corners going to give them some space. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. They boot it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Looking for a man. It's Hill. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear, as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. The RPO, it's complete. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers. And
oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go when...
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target, and that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
That makes the score Georgia Southern 21,
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Dukes in the hurry-up.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Flips it out to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure coming. Complete to the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Quick completion to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
James Madison, 14.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you can tell they pull the trigger so fast. Get to the back. Get him on the ground quickly.
To the air. It's Green. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And they'll get him down after a solid return. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to bull his way in. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. The extra point here would tie the game. Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
Coming out with it, it's Amatola. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Holden finds his man on the left. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Russo. At midfield, he's got room. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it past the marker. He's up to 55 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
No chance he's taking a knee. Here he comes. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Dukes will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. The screen, and watch out. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking to take a shot. Catch inside the 25. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Dukes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Touchdown, Dukes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Set sail out of the end zone. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Hill. Got a man, it's Amatova. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Past the first down marker and still running. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make them.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Green. He unleashes a long one. Snags it down the right side. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that.
He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Eagles. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Dukes headed quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Lewis. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time, because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Unloads quickly. Finds a crease at the 20. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Dukes have their offense in high gear. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Trying play action. Touchdown, James Madison. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy catch.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Georgia Southern. Back, and here comes the offense again. Got the quick completion. Turns it on in midfield. Racing down the left side. He's at touchdown, Georgia Southern. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Power football with the run. Got enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Dukes moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Looking downfield, it's Bryant. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. He'll set up to throw. Right down the middle. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Eagles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys.
Oh, what a spectacular layout out and catch.
To the wideout.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Old Dominion delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Norfolk. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Dukes.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
42.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Running back searching for a hole. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Ineligible CC, downfield.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We reach the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to throw. It's Hill. Makes the catch. It's Sanchez. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. The give to the back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs...
There he goes! He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
52, James Madison, 42.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
And James Madison Dukes will take over. First and 10.
Back to pass, it's Bryant. He's got his man. Gets away from one, finds room. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Okay, nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He leaves it with his back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And he's got it! Touchdown, Eagles! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
To throw, it's Bryant. Quickly complete. Fights off the defender.
Well, here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late. Defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? This offense has it with really good field position. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set. Touchdown, Eagles! And the punishment has been extended. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. And he tacks on the extra point. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Fires to the big fella, and they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Bryant. Got it in the middle, it's Upshaw. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Dukes are on the move. Just keep slinging it. That's caught. It's Lawson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Stumbled to the ground.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The Dukes with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, James Madison.
The Dukes looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the end zone. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line getting set on second down. They go to the ground. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offensive has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so